Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Ona Chambers. I'm one of the practitioners here, and I'm going to lead us in a meditation out of Mark Nepo's book, Awakenings. And if you'll just sit back in your chair now, relax a little, close your eyes, and let everything fall away that happened before and will happen later. Enter the sacred moment of now and breathe. Feel your body melting into relaxation and union with the divine. I'm going to start with a quote from Lao Tzu on compassion. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These are your greatest treasures. Compassionate toward yourself, you reconcile all beings in the world. And again, that's Lao Tzu. Now, Mark Nepo writes, at first we might ask, how can being compassionate to yourself reconcile all beings in the world? To understand the gift of this, we need to recall the analogy of the spoked wheel, in which each life is a separate and unique spoke, and yet all lives, like those spokes, meet in a common hub or center. That's why when we tend our deepest center, we care for all souls. Another powerful way to realize our interconnectedness is to imagine the human family as a stand of aspens growing by a river. Though each tree appears to be growing independently, not attached to the others, beneath the soil, out of view, the roots of all the trees exist as one enormous root. And so, like these trees, our soul's growth, while appearing to be independent, is intimately connected to the health of those around us. For our spirits are entwined at center, out of view. Once realizing this, it becomes clear that we have no choice but to embrace the health of our neighbors as part of our own health. I felt this deeply in many cancer rooms that I sat in. I know these things to be true. In cutting off strangers, we cut off ourselves. In choking roots, we choke our own growth. In loving strangers, we love ourselves. Having come this far, I believe that Lao Tzu's third instruction tells us if we are aware of our own suffering with the wish to relieve it, we will overcome distrust and reestablish a close relationship with all other living beings. In deep and lasting ways, when we heal ourselves, we heal the world. For as the body is only as healthy as its individual souls, the world is only as healthy as its individual souls. Across the centuries, we have this timeless medicine. Live directly, wait, and care for your soul as if it were the whole world. Breathe slowly and feel your heart constrict and dilate as your eyes do. Breathe slowly and care for your soul with each breath. Feel your heart expand. Feel your sense of self open. Breathe slowly and feel your sense of the world open as you care for your soul. And now, gently bring yourself back into this space. Feel yourself in your chair. Feel your feet on the floor. And end your contemplation feeling good and energized and relaxed. Open your eyes when you are ready. And this is the end of our meditation. And in 15 minutes, our service will start with lots of music and a wonderful talk from Linda. So please come back for that. Thank you very much.
welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Jeannie. Sorry, we'll start over. Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Jeannie. I'm one of the Joy Notes, and this is Rebecca Shepard here with us today to offer some good support. We're happy to see you here. We'd like to begin by singing our first song. If you will, please stand.
Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. And love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. And love is my decision, right here and now. And love is my decision. It's up to me to stand on that bridge. And love is my decision. No one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. 'Cause love is my decision right here and now. And love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down the road. And love is my decision. And no one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. 'Cause love is my decision right here and now. My decision right here and now.
Ooh, that was beautiful. I love the connection that we have through music, and it's the best, absolutely. So now if you'll take time to turn to your neighbor, greet them, say hello. And we got to get them back.
We don't have a greet song. There's no greet song. You don't have a greeting song.
Here,
Little Linus and Lucy?
here we go.
I don't need that.
Oh.
Oh, I know, I get confused inside within. Yeah, you can put it there if you want. That might not be a bad idea.
And now, if you will, return to your seats when you're ready. And we'll begin our second song. Oh,
Great Spirit, earth, sun, sky, and sea, you are inside and all around me. Oh, Great Spirit, earth, sun, sky, and sea, you are inside and all around me. Oh, Great Spirit, sun, sky, and sea. You are inside and all around me.
It's beautiful. That was wonderful. Thank you. Please remember to silence your cell phones if you haven't already.
Good morning. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living on this beautiful November morning. My name is Kathy Geeson. I'm the presider for the day, and I am a divine expression of spirit standing before you, and you are a divine expression of spirit sitting in front of me or online or wherever you are. It's wonderful that love is my decision. Everything is my decision, and God will show me how. And that was a wonderful song to start with, and it really goes with the tenets that, that, as Linda often says, we are responsible for whatever happens in our lives. If it's good, we're responsible. If it's bad, we're responsible. I don't mean bad, but whatever it is, it's our decision. So that was a wonderful song to start with this morning. I would like to invite us to stand and sing two verses of Right Here, Right Now. And we know that God is with us all the time, but when we stand and sing this song, we're just acknowledging that presence, that we all are here together and that Spirit is in the presence with us. So if you'd stand and we'll sing that song, please. And then Mona Chambers, right? Sorry, I guess I was supposed to.
Right here, right now, we have come into the presence of God, and our hearts are full to the love that's found. Right here, right now. Right here, right now, we have come into the presence of God, and our hearts are open to the love that's found. Right here, right now.
And Ona Chambers, the practitioner of the day, will lead us in a affirmative prayer.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Center for Spiritual Living. It's wonderful to see so many of you out there. We're growing and growing as our courage develops. So anyhow, it's nice to see the old friends and the new people that we haven't met yet. That I will impose myself on you. Don't worry about that. You will have to talk to me eventually. I'll sidle up and sit down next to you, and you'll be trapped. So what can I say? Anyhow, I'm going to lead us in an affirmative prayer. That's a positive prayer, not one where we ask for things, but where we acknowledge what has already been given. And we remind ourselves that all we have to do is open to it, and it will just pour into us. So right now, sit back in your chair, relax. If you're comfortable, close your eyes or take a downward gaze, and feel your connection with the divine. Allow it to suffuse you. It's always there, but we get so busy we forget. And this is a really good time to remember who we are. Part of the energy, the divine energy with love and wisdom and creativity that has created everything out of itself. We are all expressions of that one, and we can connect with it at any time we want, especially if we take a minute to close our eyes and be quiet. It's always there waiting for our attention. Anyhow, this wonderful connection with God gives us all the qualities that it has: love and peace and creativity. We can make anything happen we want by changing our thoughts. So now, let's remember how wonderful it is to be here in this beautiful community of kindred spirits, people who love and support us, a place with no judgment, a place where we can come and hear the words we need to hear, speak the words that somebody else needs to hear, where the music and the talk and all of the helpers work together to make a good experience and a learning and growing experience for me. I am so grateful to be part of this and to help spread it to others. The gratitude I feel is immense. The tools I get from being here and taking classes and reading books and listening to talks is absolutely marvelous, and I intend to keep doing that. So right now, I place my word into the law that always delivers. In fact, it delivers before I even place my word for the most part. And all I have to do is open and accept the gifts that are given. Say with me now, and so it is.
Thank you very much, Ona. At the center, we know that spiritually empowered people live richer, fuller lives, and we use the principles of science of mind to inspire hearts and open minds. And I'd like to read one of our global vision statements right now, and then we'll go into our affirmation. But one of the global visions that Centers for Spiritual Living has is this: we envision a world where our kinship with all life prospers and connects us through the guidance of spiritual wisdom and experience. Let me read it one more time. I remember Linda's meditation from last week about every clod of dirt, every fly, every mosquito, everything is God, and this is what this is about. We envision a world where our kinship with all life prospers and connects us through the guidance of spiritual wisdom and experience. Okay, and then we have our November affirmation, and I'll read it through once, and then I'll ask you to read it with me. Honoring myself in my journey, I live as the essence of spirit. I see with new eyes, so the face of the beloved is everywhere. For this I give thanks. With me, please. Honoring myself and my journey, I live as the essence of spirit. I see with new eyes, so the face of the beloved is everywhere. For this I give thanks. Okay, holding high watch today is practitioner Kathy Day. We thank her for that. And today's message, talk from Linda, is called Seeing Beauty and Feeling Grace. And our special music today is by Rebecca Shepherd, who has been one of our song leaders today. It was great with her voice. Welcome whatever gift you have for us, Rebecca. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. It's wonderful to be down here again with all of you. You're an amazing group of people. And Reverend Linda, who's just the most incredible minister. You guys are very fortunate down here, aren't you? Yes. Oh, and the practitioners, too. You've got some awesome practitioners as well. Anywho, I'm going to sing a song called Let Go. Let Go. Life is not always easy. There are highs and there's lows. There are choices to be made and things we must let go. Sometimes we just want to hold on when letting go would be best. So can we let our faith blind, put our trust to the test. Let go and let love enfold you. Let go, invite grace to come on in. Be still and let the light of Spirit shine within me and you. We are the place where love and peace begin. And there's a point when forgiveness is its own reward, and compassion cuts right through anger's bitter sword. Some people hold on for so long to all those hurts from the past. Oh, that life is not for me. My heart wants to be free. So all let go as love enfolds me. Let go, invite grace to come on in. And I am still, the light of Spirit shines upon and within me. I am the place where love and peace begin. Oh yes, grace, love, and peace enfold me. I have found that silence deep within, and in this stillness the light and wisdom shine within and around me. I found the place where love and peace begin. Oh, we are the place where love and peace begin.
Read my notes here. Wow, what can I say?
I think we're done, right?
I think we're done.
We go sit down?
Thank you for your grace in singing. Live from Eugene.
Perfection, whole, complete, so that nothing is lacking. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening.
each moment, there exists a pure potentiality. In each moment, there is a way, there is an opening for God. The presence is here always. And we lose track. So each moment is filled with the pure potential of awakening to what is already there, right before our eyes, if we will open them. Every moment is a portal. Every moment a doorway. Into what could be, if I would let it. And so I breathe and put down my distractions. Close my cell phone. And simply be in this now moment, allowing myself the good, the grace, the ease of Spirit to operate through me. Trusting what I cannot see, I open my mind, I open my heart, and I simply let go. And I let it be so. And so it is. Matthew Treader, there are moments when I could just let you play for another 15 minutes and the little noodle that you come up with, I was just kind of floating away in that. Thank you. Seeing beauty and feeling grace. Grace with a capital G. Grace with a capital G essentially means gifts that aren't warranted. Good for no reason whatsoever. with no motivation, no looking for something, just simply is. Grace is God, Spirit, the infinite, quantum physics, grace is the unstoppable giving nature of the one energy, the one source, the one power, the one essence that offers itself up as its own creation. And it's here all the time, and we miss it. We have our blinders on. I don't know if you have ever had this experience, but I kind of get focused on my day and what I'm supposed to do, and my to-do list, and my things that need absolutely have to positively get accomplished today, or I will die and the world will come to an end. That stuff, you know. And it gives you what we call blinders. They put those on horses to keep them from being distracted. We get blinders and we miss everything that is around us. Can everybody hear fine? Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Could we turn me up just a tiny bit here in the building? Okay. Is this a little better now? Okay. Thank you so much. This month the theme is Breathe in the View. We're in November, if you hadn't noticed. Tomorrow is the Ides of November. You know, we're like 6 weeks from Happy New Year. And so we've had quite a climb. We've been through the second year of a pandemic. We're doing what we can do to get where we can be, to be who we can be. But we get so focused on where we're going, we forget to stop and see how far we've come. We forget to stop and look at how much we've changed, to look around us at the miracle of the world. I grew up in the 50s and the 60s, and everything was la-la, sweet and wonderful, and it really wasn't nice and wonderful for anybody, but we just thought it was. Now, Ozzie and Harriet, you know, nobody had everybody loved it, but again, nobody was Donna Reed. You know, I didn't know a single mom who cleaned house in pearls and a cocktail dress. You know, but yet that's what we saw on TV. And so my generation, when we hit the late 60s and the hippies came out and all of that, it was really cool to be kind of blasé and cynical. And people would talk about the miracle of life. It's like, yeah, it's you know, a sperm and an egg, they get together, they create a zygote, it evolves. What's the big magic here? To not think about the fact that the act of making love has the potentiality of creating a whole new life that is a piece of each person, but isn't either one of them. It's a miracle. Everything is a miracle. Everything is a mystery. Everything is a miracle. And we get so caught up in what we're doing, we stop and don't see the miracle. So to be fully present to breathe in the view, and to be fully present to what is, to ground in what is, to anchor ourselves in the reality of our experience called life, is one of the most essential practices there is, and I would venture to say most of us don't do it maybe on Sunday. You know, we don't stop during our day. We don't think of what is going on. And so I'm really drawn to Celtic practices, to the pre-Christian religious practices that involve the seasons of the year, the four corners of the year, the movement of the cycles of the year. And I like the whole concept of the moving through the solstices and the equinoxes to each season. And we just passed the autumnal equinox, and we have moved into what is officially harvest season. Everything in the world is a metaphor for everything. Harvest season can be about farming and pulling in the grain and the corn and everything else, but it's also about assessing the harvest. How did the harvest go this year? How did the things we did to grow that help? How did the things that we did this year make things happen? How indeed did any of this work? And I would like us to look at this time of year for ourselves, for each of us, for our spiritual community, as what are the results of my actions this year? What did I do this year, and how did it work? What's come of it? What have I learned? What might I do differently? Because, you know, you don't need to worry. The universe is really, really cooperative with us. If we don't get the lesson, it will absolutely return the experience, new faces, new names, and, you know, new situations, but it will be the same darn thing that we just did last year and the year before that and 10 years and 20 years back. If we don't learn the lesson, we'll get another chance. So the sooner, now maybe you like doing the same lesson over and over again and it's not a challenge. I know what to do. I really know how to mess this up, so it's okay. I'm good with this. You know, it's not going to be an exciting new thing. But I, for one, would kind of like to move on to a new lesson, thinking it might be better, it might be broader, it might be more abundant and rich. And so what I want us to do is to learn to stop and appreciate where we are, to see what we've learned from it, and then move on to the next step of the journey. But we have to see the beauty in the lesson we just got. When I made the decision at 49 years of age to leave Tulare County, California, where I had lived virtually all my life, and move up to the Bay Area and start a new work in Petaluma, I knew I had 6 weeks. I mean, it all happened so quickly. It happened from the 1st of April to the middle of May. That was how quickly it happened. And I knew if I didn't see everything about where I used to live with love, I would take it with me. You know, that you step into, you know, the story, there's a Robert Frost story about a family that's coming in and they've got all their goods and they see a guy in the field and they say, you know, what's the area like around here? We've lost everything. We'd like to start over. What's this town coming up like? And they go, well, what was the town that you were in like? He says, oh, well, it was pretty awful. They were cheaters and liars and they really, you know, did us in. He says, you know, you probably want to keep going because these guys are pretty much the same way. And they thanked him and went on down the road. Well, the next day, another family is coming through, and they stop and ask him, and he says, oh, what's the town like? And he says, well, what was it like where you were? It was wonderful. They were helpful. They were loving. They hated to see us go, but we had to leave for reasons that had nothing to do with them, and everybody helped us. And gave us food, and it was wonderful. It was just the most amazing experience of people. He says, you need to stay here. These people are just like that. Mm-hmm. And that's the most beautiful story, because what we look for, we find. What our experience is, we find. So I knew when I left Visalia, any unsettled business I had, I needed to heal, release, and let go of, so that I didn't carry it with me, because you know what? Wherever you go, there you are. And if you keep running into the same people, I've got a feeling maybe it isn't the people. Maybe it's not them that's the issue. So we need to choose to see the beauty. And you know what? Now I could see the total beauty of that area, and the beauty of the land, the beauty of the people, the beauty of what is there. Because I can see the beauty in everywhere I go. But each point along the journey is integral in making us who we are today. To regret or want to forget or want to throw away an experience we had is to throw away a piece of who we are. who we are is made of the tiny bits and pieces of brick and mortar that are put together and piled up as our experience, as our lives. And so finding beauty in everything that is, finding beauty in loss, finding beauty in pain, finding beauty in frustration, finding the growing pains of that as a beautiful process. And it's been shared many times, but the story, if you try to help a rosebud open, it will die. If you open a cocoon to help the butterfly or moth get out, it is the battle of getting out of the cocoon that fills its wings with life-giving fluid and allows it to have the strength to go and live. And if it doesn't go through that battle, it withers on the ground and dies. This is not to say we need to look for struggles, we need to find pain, we need to find ways of hurting ourselves or being hurt. But what it's to say is, wherever I am, I need to say, what is this trying to teach me? Not why me, but what do I need to learn here? What is the universe trying to help me with here? Because when we do that, the grace that is Spirit moves through us. You know, I told you about a year ago, I finally figured out, you know, when I first found the teaching back in 94, I came across the phrase, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I thought, oh, well, yeah, and here it is, you know. But the point is, that teacher had been there in that community for 20 years, standing around waiting for me to discover it. You know, the teacher is always there, people. The teacher has never left your purview. You're just now ready to see it. You're ready to receive the gift. You're ready to be part of what it is. So when we see the beauty, the grace arrives. When we see the order of things, when we see the lesson. Oh, golly, these talks are getting, the time is moving faster. You notice that? I look up and I go, oh, ah. So I want to do a little meditation, and then I'll share with you a stanza from my favorite T.S. Eliot. Want everybody, just get into a comfortable pose. If you want to close your eyes, you can. If you just want to just keep your eyes open and allow whatever images to come up. But I'm just going to ask a series of questions. Stephanie Herndon sent me an article by a woman by the name of Ellie Harris. And she, in it, included these questions, and they are so brilliant. I want to copy them and put them in the newsletter next week so you guys can have them, because they're amazing. So, as we enter the season of harvest, as we look at everything in our year as the beauty that it is, where is there room for change in my life? What does nature have to teach me? Is my faith calling me toward a new depth? How do I hear the voice of truth? Do my actions give me room to grow? How will I know I have changed? What are the parts of myself that have changed already? Is there someone I want to take on my journey of reinvention? Is my transformation focused internally? Am I looking within instead of out there for my answers? Am I being gentle with myself in this process? What can I be grateful for right now? Am I ready for peace? Hearing a few ahas throughout to some of those. Those are, but I want to, thank you. I want to, one thing came up as I was reading one of those questions again. Would you hang out with somebody who talked to you the way you do? I think that's something we need to become aware of, is how mean we are to ourselves. We're the person that we're with from the moment we're born till the moment we pass. How are we talking to ourselves? Because what I say to myself is what I believe about myself, and what I believe about myself creates my experience, and my experience is my world. So I need to think really carefully about the dialogue that goes on inside my head and the way I refer to myself and the words I say. This is all an adventure. This is all a journey. This is all a way of being. And as a teenager, I fell in love with the poetry of T.S. Eliot. And this one particular line, I had it printed out on my desk at my office at one point in time. And this is what I would leave with you, because it's already here, folks. What we seek is already here. The teacher is already here. The answer is already here. What we're hoping to find is already here. We shall not cease from exploration. And the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and to know the place for the first time. To arrive where we started and know it for the first time. To see it without stories. To see it as it is. For the beauty of the earth, for the glory of the skies, for the love which from our birth over and around us lies, Spirit, now to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise. When we see the beauty all around us, the grace that is already here comes through us. Let's stop. And quite literally, if you can find a rose that's still blooming, I've seen a few, smell them. And now if I would like to call Ona up, our practitioner, to bless the offering.
Doesn't your heart just burst with joy to be here, to be part of this community, to get to listen to Linda's wonderful talks and the other talks from the other people as well? We are so lucky. And I want you just to feel that for a minute. Feel the joy of being here, of being connected with this incredible group of people, of being alive to spirit and knowing what it is to live, to grow, to evolve. We are so very, very blessed. Do we have a song to sing? Yes. What song are we singing?
We're going to sing a new song.
We're going to sing the new song.
Everything in this world goes around, flowing with abundance, it knows no bounds. Giving and receiving, we circulate the love with gratitude and knowing there's always enough. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for the offering. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks for everything. 'Cause everything in this world goes around, flowing with abundance, it knows no bounds. Giving and receiving, we circulate the love with gratitude and knowing there's always enough. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks with this offering. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks for everything.
And we do give thanks because we have one more song from Rebecca Shepherd.
This little ditty's called Namaste. It's pretty much all about that, just namaste stuff. So here we go. You're more than welcome to sing with me if you want to, because the words are pretty easy. Here we go. I see the light in you, and I see the light in me. I see the light in you, and I see the light in me. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Namaste, namaste, namaste. I see beauty, I see the beauty in you. Oh, I see the beauty in me. Oh, I see the beauty in you. Oh, I see the beauty in me. Namaste, 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 namaste. Oh, no matter where we are, and no matter what we do, there's always love and light, oh, within me and you. 'Cause no matter where we are, oh, no matter what we do, there's always love and light, oh, within me and you. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Namaste, namaste, namaste. I see the light, I feel the love, I know the place where all are one. Oh, I see your light, I feel your love, I know that you and I are one. Oh, namaste, namaste, namaste. Oh, namaste, 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 namaste. And last one, namaste, 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 namaste.
I love that ending. I think maybe I should use that on Sunday. Stay. Good morning. Good morning. We have announcements. We're going to keep them brief as we possibly can. The first thing that's going on, they're going to bring them up for me shortly here, I know. And you saw me playing with my phone, which I don't encourage you to do, but it's because I need to be able to see what the screen says, and I can't see it. I can do it like this, but then I'd have the back of my head to you, and I don't want that. From 11:30 to 12, there is a Hangout, an online Zoom meeting. I am not sure who is hosting it this week. Is it Charmaine? Someone's hosting it. So anyway, if you the link is in the chat room if you are at home, and it gives you an opportunity to check in with people and talk to them about what's going on. If you're here, we have a fabulous presentation at noon by Sharon Franklin, who spoke with us a little over a year ago. And she is working with the asylum seekers at the border of Mexico at Tijuana. And she is doing amazing work there, and she's come to tell a story about what she's doing and one of the families that could use help. And she's talking to various different organizations, trying to get a team of people together who might be able to send small donations for a year to get this family on their feet and to have like a generational influence on what's possible. So you can watch it online or you can stay here. And I kind of neglected, I promised everybody I would do this. Okay, Tuesday the 16th, we're going to do the men's coffee. Talk to Leonard and check out the website, and he will tell you where it is. I think they're having it at 5th Street Market, is that right, on Tuesdays at 10:30 at 5th Street at the Alon Brothers coffee shop there. And what we're going to do now is stop all of that, and we're going to have, is anybody in November have a birthday? Would you please stand? I'm watching you. Stay standing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you. You are wonderful. God is blessing you. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Matt. Okay, now that we're all in cheery mood, there will be some coffee cake out in the foyer with napkins. So if you want to just grab a little piece of coffee cake, there's cream cheese and pumpkin. So woohoo! And then for those of us, we are in the middle of the holidays. There are people who aren't doing nearly as well as we are. If you would, when you come by the center, whether it's on Sunday or during the week to do something else, bring some canned goods, bring some non-perishables, pack of beans, whatever you can bring. That will help make the holidays better for other people. And there are many opportunities to help serve. We have a lot of stuff going on now. We could use some greeters. We could use some people to learn how to do the tech. We could use some more song leaders. We could use a little bit of, we could use some love. Yeah. We could all use some love. And you know how you find love? In service. That's really how you find love. So I'm going to ask Ona to come back up and do the message for what the practitioners are doing. My dear.
It's me again. Practitioners study for many years and pass fearsome tests to become your practitioners. And we do that not because we want money. We do that because we want to serve you. We want to help you to learn the principles that will make your life better. We remind you of the truth of who you are and what you really can do. So please, please use us. It makes us happy like St. Bernard puppies when one of you calls us or writes us or something like that, and we get to do a session with you. It's just wonderful. So will all the practitioners in the room stand up and introduce yourselves? You want to start with Liz over here?
Reverend Liz, Brady James, Kathy Day.
We're here to
Linda
serve.
Finley.
We're here to serve you. I will be up here on the stage for a few minutes after the service. Any available practitioners might be by windows. Just go up and tap us on the shoulder for a miracle minute. That's 1 minute. I've never managed to do it in 1 minute, but I try. 5 is my record. So anyhow, please use us. Thank you very much. And now we're going to sing.
We're going to stand. you choose, please repeat after me. If I could get over, stop. If you choose, okay, if you repeat after me, there is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life. And so it is. Hey, Sharon, hello. Oh, good to see you, sweetie. Good to see you.